I am nervous because I've never done this before. I am meeting with a dating coach. So I'm nervous about this because I've never done a dating coach situation. It makes me feel weird because I have done dating advice for a long time.
You give good advice.
But I need some advice from somebody else. So you got to get out of here because you're not going to sit in this room with this man while I talk.
You got to get out of here?
All right, so let me call him.
Hey.
Hello. It is nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Malcolm. How you doing today?
I am good. I'm really good. I'm nervous.
Nervous? Why nervous?
I've never met with any kind of dating coach, anything like that. B, because I make my living, from giving advice to people. And so it's very vulnerable.
Well, I guess what about what you saw on my TikTok content made you want to reach out to me?
Well, when I looked at your content, if I'm being honest, I was like, who is this handsome guy in the nice suit walking through the beautiful room? And so I was like, let me stop. Because most of the stuff I follow is like vegan cooking videos and stuff like that. So I'm like, who is this? And then so I start listening. I was like, he's got really, really good advice.
Absolutely interesting. Team vegan, points for them.
Are you vegan too?
Yeah.
Yes.
I've been vegan since 2016.
I've started to lose weight. My abs are coming back, which I lost during COVID. I'm doing everything. I feel like I'm working on the outside of myself to look good. Here's the thing. I've never had trouble with attracting them. I know what to do to package myself. The challenge is after they get through the door, then comes the issues where it's like, well, whoa, how did I miss this or whatever it may be. So I feel like I can't keep working on the outside of myself.
What are you looking for in a relationship? So are you looking for someone to have fun with, someone to go on vacations with, like someone you can do business with? At
this stage in my life, I'm looking for companionship. I'm a parent. At some point in the future, I'm looking to expand my family, so family is extremely important to me. Several of my relationships, we have been in business together. So, business is a big part of my life. So that if we can, have something complementary in that, and great. If not, that's not the end of the world. For me, I love a masculine man. Masculine energy is just so important. I mean, obviously we need to be attracted to each other. I know some people say attraction is not important, blah, blah, blah. It's all about the spirit. Well, I'm not going to bed with your spirit at night. I need to look at you, so let's just call a thing a thing.
Okay. So you want a family man who's successful.
Yep.
Very masculine.
Very
ambitious.
masculine. I need very masculine. Like.
Okay. Tell me what that means to you.
Leads, directs, you know what I mean? Chivalry's cute, open doors and stuff like that, but I think beyond that, it's like, I like somebody who, knows how to take charge. You know what I mean? I like a man, a man's man. I need that.
You want to feel that, I understand.
I need to feel that.
Look, when you look at your past relationships, right? The ones that were serious, where you had commitment.
Yeah.
On the surface, everything was going well. What ultimately what's kind of the theme of why those relationships ended?
The thing is this, I need to find a masculine man who is comfortable with my power. Let's just call a thing a thing, For me, I'll meet these guys, and then what will happen is they love me up front. They love me, they want to eat me up, just blah, blah, blah. They just want to be all around me. But then, they come into your world, right? And then once they get into that world and they start to see professionally what's going on, financially what's going on, and things of that nature. And I don't put my business out there, but it's visible. You can Google me and see some things. And so with that said, I kind of feel like they shrink down. And my thing is this, I always will do what I have to do to make him feel like a king. If that bill comes, I don't reach my hand out for it unless he's like, hey, you want it? Because I've done that. They don't, some of these guys don't like that. So I let them go ahead and take care of things unless there's an alternative arrangement. And I've had guys literally tell me, I am not comfortable being with a spouse who makes more money than me. They're like threatened or intimidated by that. Or, for me in my day-to-day life, I run a lot of companies. And so I have to lead and direct. And so I can't just cut that off with a switch when the work day is over. So I may come in and sometimes, I may be talking and I'm like, hey, I need you to pass me that or whatever. I could say please, and all that kind of stuff. But my boys who are here, they're alpha males, so we all talk a certain kind of way. And then so, but with them, these grown men turn to little boys. Like, what, you just gonna tell me what to do? And you're like, but baby, I'm not trying to tell you what to do. I'm just trying to tell you what I need, you know? And so it's just like, I feel like I gotta dim my light to make his light shine brighter. And it's just like, I just need a masculine man who knows his light. You know what I mean? I want, just come on now. That's what I need,
right.
You know?
Right. So they get intimidated to a certain
They get very intimidated. And I don't understand why, because you always my king. You my king, baby, you my king. You don't gotta get intimidated.
So that's really interesting. So how would you describe your internal balance between masculine, feminine energy inside?
Look at me, baby, look at me. Look at me.
Okay.
I'm pretty in pink. I got, I'm feminine with a little with some teeth. Rare. That's, you know what I mean? Just rare.
Okay.
Like, I feel like, I may not be a house cat. I may be an alley cat at times, but I'm still a little kitten. I would say I'm probably more on the feminine side.
I have an idea where I want to go with this, but let me ask you one more question.
Mm-hmm.
So now, why do you think you're not meeting the type of quality of man that you want?
You know what I think it is? I think that the thing is this, that when I meet I think that with masculine men, I just have to meet the right one who has a level of maturity in order to be able to handle somebody like me. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I need. I need my Barack. You know what I mean? I need that.
Okay, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
If I were able to have a conversation with some of your deepest, most intimate partners, and I said, what is it like being in a relationship with Malcolm?
Heaven.
Explain.
What I've been told, if I'm being transparent, so what I've been told that being in a relationship with me feels really, really good. That I feel like sometimes guys want me to not take the lead as much because they want to take the lead. But I will say this, and I'm not just saying this, I've been told by every man I've ever been with, pretty much, that I've been the best relationship that they had. It's been me that's ended it, which is not a badge of honor. The problem is I pick someone who's not a fit for me, and then I end up ending it once I realize. So it's not a badge of honor that I'm the one who's ending it. It's a reflection of me not picking well. I've never really gotten many large complaints about what it means to be in a relationship with me outside of sometimes we have those power struggles,
Right.
That definitely has come up.
So as far as, first of all, you sound like you have great character and everything inside the relationship.
Thank you.
To me, I'm not hearing anything that would make me think there's some kind of baggage that you have, or you're choosing partners who even have baggage that's causing relationships to end. Let me ask you a question. This is a really good question.
Okay.
They're gonna be two polar opposites. And you have to pick hard, one or the other, right?
Okay.
Nothing in the middle.
Okay.
What would you rather hear your partner say to you? I trust you and I'm willing to follow you anywhere that you think we should go in life.
Okay. That sounds amazing.
Or would you rather hear a partner say, I love you, and because of that, I'm willing to take care of you, and you'll never have to do anything again.
That scares me. Let me tell you why that scares me. When I was younger than this makeup allows me to look, I had done that whole man taking care of me stuff. That scares the hell out of me. Okay, because what if he leaves? What if he decides I'm not gonna have nobody taking care of me? Now, if you want to shower me with gifts, God bless you. But the idea of me not earning, So I like the first one. I trust you, because I like that. I don't think that I could be a sugar baby. That's why I've never looked for any rich men. It's just, that's not been my thing. Income's not a factor in my choices, because I don't want to have to not do me.
And your partner, would you rather have someone who, when you bring them into your life, you feel now that your life is filled with love and vibrance and color and energy, or are you looking for someone who you can relax because you know that they're gonna have everything taken care of?
I'm in love. I got everything taken care of. I'm the first one up in the morning. I take care of everything. I don't mind. Listen, there's not one bill that don't get paid. There's not one nothing. I remember everything, and for what I don't remember, I got a yellow legal pad that I write my to-do list on. I don't need somebody to keep track of things for me. I'm on top of everything for everybody. So to me, love is more important.
Malcolm, have you ever dated a partner who you would consider to be feminine?
I'm sorry, what, Mel?
Have you ever dated a partner who you would consider to be feminine? Because I know you said that you're really attracted to the strong masculine types, but have you ever dated someone who was a little bit more submissive, feminine, willing to follow your lead without that clashing of heads?
in my mind, I'm like, wouldn't that make me a lesbian at that point? But I don't know. That just would be. Now, when you say feminine, walk me through this, okay? Because if somebody, do I see myself on a date with somebody who looked like me? You see what I mean?
Yeah,
you see what I mean? Like,
I understand what you're saying.
You see what you mean?
Let me offer this. Okay. I'm gonna just throw this out here boldly, and I want you to just kind of.
You being bold already? Go ahead.
Okay. So, Malcolm, I don't think you're feminine. I think that you're actually extremely masculine. Now, let me explain why I'm saying that. You have businesses. You've had it for a long time. You're the director of your life.
I am.
And you have no problem raising everyone inside your household, making sure everybody's taken care of. Finances are strong. You're confident in yourself. You know who you are. You know what you want. You're the person walking away from relationships, which suggests that you're not needy, you're not dependent, and you're not going to have somebody take care of you. So you can't see masculine or feminine, right? Like these are just energies inside people.
I agree.
And that's a common misconception a lot of people have.
It's so ironic because I teach about feminine energy, and I always talk about feminine energy has nothing to do with external expression. You can have a man who presents very masculine on the exterior, but he may have feminine energy and be perfectly heterosexual. You know what I mean?
I think that you're extremely masculine. And the reason I am is because
I definitely agree. Is that what's your name? Your name Cam? Listen to him.
What's going on?
Listen to him.
This is my
Listen to him.
son,
He's right. I was listening. He's right.
Hey, good nephew. Okay.
He's right.
You think I'm nasty?
Interesting.
Yes.
Well, why do you think that, nephew?
I don't know. He's
I would
just.
just pull up a chair on my session. Okay?
I'm sorry to interrupt y'all, but I was just listening and I was like, yeah, he's totally right. Nah, but like you're like, I don't know, you just like, although you may like want to like on the outside appear feminine, you're not really feminine, if that makes sense. You're very masculine. I don't know how else to explain that,
Marco?
huh?
What'd
you say?
His name is Marco.
Marco? Okay.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this question. Do
What's
you
that?
think Malcolm would ever put his businesses to the side and everything he has going on with his brands and his companies and follow another man in relationship?
No, that's not
and
my
cater to
uncle.
him.
Cater to.
My uncle needs to lead. He needs to direct. He needs to be the boss of everything. He needs to boss everybody around. Oh.
I think that I'm a delicate flower.
No, you're not. No,
At times.
No, you're not. At all. But you're definitely masculine. Yeah. So take in whatever he's saying. You're definitely masculine.
Has this thought crossed my mind before that maybe my type ain't really my type? Of course, I've wondered it. I did have a situation one time where I dated somebody who was a little bit more on the feminine presenting side, right? But he was externally very feminine as well. And internally. I think that colored a bad taste in my mouth. I love that he talked about emotions and was communicative and could make a home wonderful. But when I tell you that baby was crazy as a bedbug. I mean, every little thing was, I got tired of the emotional talks about everything, you know, because I ain't trying to do all that all the time, you know, and it's just like, why can't he just every little thing, and he would just, it was hypersensitive, and I said, this is what it means to be with my feminine, honey. Give me a man.
I just can't see you with like, with no.
What could you see me with? What would you see me with?
I guess I could see you with somebody that's like willing to let you direct and be the one to, you know, follow behind you. And
that sounds like paradise.
Take these.
That sounds like paradise.
These from, like, you know what I'm saying? Like take order from you. Like that's the only way I see.
I don't want to order
like,
you around.
I mean, of course
not,
but I can't see nobody ordering you around.
Exactly.
I can't.
You agree with them, Cameron?
Bingo.
You feel that way for real?
100%. Yeah. Someone, at the end of the day, if y'all have a disagreement on, you know, for example, are the kids going to be homeschooled or not? And someone's going to make a choice.
Homeschooled. My baby's getting homeschooled. My babies are getting homeschooled. If anybody's going to be teaching my kids all day, every day, it's going to be me or who I picked.
Exactly. So at the end of the day, you have to have someone who's comfortable and trusts you to make that decision.
Do you believe that it's possible to find a guy who is masculine presenting? And I feel like I know the answer, but I don't know. Maybe tell me if this is unrealistic. Is it possible to find a gentleman? Because we can't both be switching down the street. I know, no offense to the men out there. I love y'all. Y'all my sisters. I love you, girl. But you know, we can't can't both be doing that. You know what I'm saying? So a man who's more masculine presenting, but on the inside, he may be more comfortable with someone who may have some alpha male tendencies at times.
Definitely. I mean, definitely. It's going to be more peculiar to find, right?
Okay.
But knowing what you want is the main part of finding what you want. You can't get what you want if you don't know what you want, first and foremost.
I could soften some of the presentation stuff, because do I need an alpha male 24/7? I can't deal with that. I can't deal with the presentation, that hyper masculine stuff, because they don't want to communicate about nothing. So I could soften it, okay? One of the challenges that I have run into has been that I only would talk to guys who approach me. I like never approach guys, ever. And what I'm realizing now is that the kind of guys who approach me is because generally speaking, masculine men approach.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So to that point, I'm feeling like, do I need to now change my approach rather than waiting on people approaching me?
The kind of person who is going to follow you in the relationship is not going to be the one boldly approaching you and trying to take it somewhere from the beginning.
You think I'm
You're
bold
going to
enough to
have
approach
to be the initiator.
You think I'm bold enough to approach them?
I don't know. I really could see what a bad, but I don't know.
I could approach sometimes. I will say I have approached before, but that's back when I don't even drink. But back when I used to have a cocktail, I walk right up to you, tell you was handsome right there to your face. How you doing? You look good. How you doing, Big Daddy? And so, I used to get me off. Watch the old 6'4" dude just, I used to love that. Just make me excited, Okay, I can see that. So I gotta embrace the fact that I may have a little more masculine energy than I thought.
Right.
I need to start approaching.
I didn't see the conversation going this way, I'm not gonna lie.
You didn't?
No.
When you saw me online, what'd you expect?
It wasn't really until you were talking about how you run your life and the confidence you have behind it that I was like, this is a very masculine directed person. So I really had to have the dialogue with you to get that.
Yeah. Oh my God. You are a master at what you do. You are.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. I'll talk to you sometime, schedule time with you.
Okay. Y'all have a good day.
You too.
All right, you too. He was right. I think you need to embrace it.
That's
if
true.
you embrace it.
I think so.
Just embrace that you masculine.
I guess I can be masculine with my pedicured hands and feet and everything like that and my pink.
Yeah, you're not.
Well, y'all. Mind blown. It is what it is. Bye.